is off.
Green,
Here we go.
Richmond.
Corey Heim on the outside. Ty Majeski on the inside. Taking a peek as they head into turn one. Corey Heim out front.
That Crafton took him 3 wide down into turn 1 as
Hemrick washes
Daniel has that thing get away from him there. When I said slipping his lap ring, I thought they'd be good for a lap or two.
Left one and take long 4 wide as we see into turn 3 right there. These guys are getting after quick. A wide racetrack. You can't get away with that here at Richmond.
Daniel's got some sort of issue. He's not going at all.
Daniel Hemrick in that 19 started 10. And he continues to go backwards.
It's like there's an air pressure issue or so. You saw
you can see some sparks.
You wonder if he has an issue with a tire. He's not feeling it. You can tell that.
So meanwhile, up front, Corey Heim with a great start. Ty Majeski, Grant Enfinger, Lane Riggs, and Matt Crafton, your top 5.
Yeah, I talked about Crafton. It hasn't been a great season for Matt, but man, in practice today, he was running fast. I talked to him after qualifying, and he said, I just barely slipped off turn 4. I think we had the pole, but we're going to go down swinging tonight, is what Matt said. And I think he's got just the truck to go out and be competitive with.
Well, this is Matt Crafton's style of racetrack. You got to be easy with the throttle, control the throttle, take care of the tires. And as a veteran driver, that's where he excels. That's the kind of racing that he loves. And you give him just enough of a truck to get up there, you know that he'll be aggressive. As we see 2 wide right behind him.
And Regan is the driver. And I hear all the time the drivers say you've got to be 90% on the new tires. You got to take care of those tires. How hard is that to do if you got pressure on you just running 90%?
Every time you lose a spot, Michael, as we see this side-by-side battle right here, you don't want to give up the spot, but at the same time, you're trying to think about your tires. And Christian Eckes, I guarantee you, on the outside of Chandler Smith is thinking, I don't want to abuse these tires. It's early in a run. If I abuse them now, it might cost me a tenth of a second a lap later. And they're going to think about that all night long, and it drags you into overusing them.
Christian Eckes, welcome back to the Truck Series in the 16 truck. Moved up after last year. He won the regular series championship. He gave us something to talk about week in and week out. But he has moved up and moved on. So nice to see him back. He'll join us again later in this season. But right now trying to hold off a hard-charging Sammy Smith, who's coming off the top 10 last week.
Yeah, nice run off turn 4 there by Sammy. That's how you get the pass made. And you can tell if they're abusing their tires a lot, Regan, because the truck will get sideways. It's very easy for the truck to step out or corner exit. If you keep that thing up under you, you're taking care of those tires.
And I like what Christian Eckes did right there. Sammy got position on him. He let him go. Let me get to the bottom. Let me try and figure out why I'm sliding back just a little bit right now on the 16 truck and figure out if it's going to come to me or not. And as we move a little further back here, there's some good battling going on further back in the pack. Gio Ruggiero, we see, trying to work his way up through the pack all the way up to the 23rd, now 22nd position as he makes that pass.
That's a big move early for Gio. He's been strong all season long. He's got a good truck here tonight. See if he can just get out toward that top 10 before this first stage ends.
Nice battle with his teammate Brett Cruz as they're trying to get around Spencer Boyd. Remember Gio Ruggiero, he's trying to make moves tonight, already up 13 spots. Just outside that playoff bubble.
And as they go through 1 and 2 here, Jamie, you see those patches, those dark spots on the asphalt. That's new this week. And the drivers have kind of talked back and forth to me. Some say there's a little extra grip there, and some say it's pretty slippery.
And I think we're going to see that play out all night long, Michael, as they learn and understand what that patchwork is going to do. And it's kind of like a binding agent from what we've been told on the racetrack to just try and help that area of the racetrack. But it's right where your right side tires are. That's where the grip can come from.
You know, another thing, we practiced, it was hot and sunny, and now we're racing into the night, so there's a lot of unknowns here. As Travis Carson goes to the bottom there on Dawson Sutton.
Carson having a good start to the race as well. He's up 4 positions right now before he started. And we see Daniel Hemrick finally, whatever the problem was. Todd, what do they got going on the 19?
Well, Regan, right here looks like a flat tire, but it started off, it was onto the splitter, and they knew that they were going to have to come. They thought it was going to come in with air pressure, split up, but it didn't. They knew they were going to have to come in, but obviously right front tire was going down the whole time. So that was on the splitter.
That's what it looked like, Todd. He just didn't have any turn at all in that truck, and you can see the right front's gone, and look at the sparks under that thing. He couldn't get down to get onto pit road off of turn 4, so he's struggling to get back.
We're staying green meanwhile. The 98 reeling in the 11 of Corey Heim. Emmerich trying to make his way back down, see if he can make it to pit road, and he does this time as the leaders just go by.
That's a tough break there for the Napa truck. Getting his chances of winning right off the bat before he even got started, hardly.
That's a bummer. We saw how strong that team was earlier this season at Martinsville. Another short track got the win. First time we saw the backflip in years, so it was great for him, but not to be so far tonight with that early issue.
I'm going to say that we're going to hear a lot of this 34 truck tonight. We know how good he is on the short